Welcome. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Well, sources finally reveal why Soyinka visited Sunday Igbo. Let's get into the details. Lagos Fresh Facts emerged on why Nobel laureate Professor Wale Soyinka visited Yoruba nation agitator Sunday Adeyemo, fondly called Sunday Igbo, in Cotonou, Benin Republic. Soyinka had visited Igbo and leaders of the Ilana Omo Odua (IOO), Professor Banji Akintoye and Dr. Adewale Adeniro. Accompanying some photos of the visit was a caption where Igbo wrote, "It's my pleasure to have my father, Professor Wole Soyinka, around. I wish you more good life, sir." The playwright, who was seen at the Semebother around noon on Sunday, crossing over to Cotonou, was mobbed by a crowd while waiting to complete immigration formalities. While he was repeatedly asked where he was headed, he responded that he was on a visit to Sunday Igbo to break the Muslim fast with him. Reminded that neither he nor Igbo was a Muslim, Nobel laureate said that it made no difference. He said, "Ramadan is as good as any other season to express non-denominational solidarity," Soyinka stated. Meanwhile, multiple sources told Vanguard that Soyinka's visit was in solidarity with Igbo and Akintoye. Another source told Vanguard that the meeting, which was held behind closed doors, was to map out strategies on how they are going to achieve the objective, which is to have an independent nation. It was further learned that the closed-down meeting may not be unconnected with the bid for Igbo's total freedom and return to Nigeria. The source said Soyinka's visit was just a solidarity visit and it was held behind closed doors. Since it was a closed-door meeting, it is not what you disclose to the public. It was a solidarity visit to further map out strategies on how we are going to achieve our objective, which is to have an independent nation. If you must know, Soyinka played a prominent role in Igbo's release from detention. On what Sunday Igbo said, the source stated, Igbo appreciated him for his role in his freedom for incarceration, which was prepared by the Nigeria government. He also pledged his loyalty to the Yoruba people and assured the world that the Yoruba determination struggle is an ideal whose time has come. It is no retreat, no surrender. Similarly, another source informed Vanguard that Professor Akintoye has always been consistent and dedicated to the struggle of the Yoruba nation, is also in high spirit and fine. Igbo was arrested in Benin Republic last year and detained by the Beninese authorities. He was, however, granted freedom on health grounds on March 7, 2022. It was recalled that Igbo was arrested in Benin Republic after he tried fleeing the country to Germany with his family, and he was arrested alongside with his wife, and his wife was later released on the note that she had nothing to do with the whole independent nation agitation and all. And Sunday Igbo was the one that was detained and he was arrested. But we thank God that he's now out and he's alive. He is kicking, he is healthy, and he is fine. And he has proved to a lot of people that you can come out and support any notion you want to support. But the government has not been making things easy for people, and now it is making a lot of Yoruba people, it's making the Yoruba race happy that more people are joining the fight for this independent nation. Before, we only had Sunday Igbo and Professor Banji Akintoye. They were the ones that were fighting and struggling to have this independent nation. Sunday Igbo went through lengths. He was the front runner of everything. He really wanted this Yoruba nation. He fought tooth and nail. And at the end of the day, he was arrested. But that didn't stop him from speaking this truth. And he also is also grateful to the Benin Republic President Talon, because that's one man that is a really great person. He did not just immediately act out on what the Nigeria government was saying. He made his own investigations. He carried out due protocols, and he found that Sunday Igbo did nothing wrong. He was just fighting for a separate nation. And everyone has the right to express themselves however they deem it fit. But you cannot talk about the governor or even the president. You cannot talk about the federal government in this part of this country. You cannot speak out against them. If not, you're headed in soup. You might end up in a place that you might not like. So the president decided to reason and say, oh, this does not seem right. Why would they want to arrest him or keep him detained just because he spoke against the rubbish that is happening in this country? He just wanted an independent nation. He was fighting for his people. He did nothing wrong. And President Talon took this into consideration and decided to ensure his release. And he was released, which made a lot of people happy that it was finally released, because it did not prove any form of violence. Even when they were going through all the old rallies the campaign to make people aware of their intentions to have their own separate nation, they didn't fight anybody, they didn't kill anybody, there was no riot. They just went peacefully. Peaceful protesters went. And at the end of the day, when the federal government saw that they were being threatened by this man, they decided that they needed to arrest him. At the end of the day, he was released thanks to the great goodness of President Talon, because he is a man that he did not just hear from one side. He went and he did his own individual investigation and found out that Sunday Igboho has done nothing. And the federal government, they are even still owing Sunday Igboho 30 billion naira. Nigeria, they're still owing him 30 billion naira because he won the case against the federal government, and they are yet to give him his money. And he has not returned to Nigeria yet. He has been in Benin Republic ever since his release. Even when news came out or about him not having total freedom in Benin Republic, he came out to debunk the rumor. Through his lawyer, to debunk the rumor that people were saying. People were saying he is not coming back to Nigeria because he's not totally free in Benin Republic. They are still restricting his movement and all that. And he came out to say he is totally free. He can move on freely and do anything he wants thanks to the President Talon. And now there's a saying that goes, the more the merrier. And now that Professor Soyinka has pledged his all support for this Yoruba nation, it's making things happen. Because when people come out to start seeking for this thing, then it becomes a reality. Because when 2 or 3 people are the only ones pushing for this separate nation, it might not happen because they are just small. But when people come out in their numbers, when people start realizing that they need a separate nation, when people start realizing that every single people have to go to their state, let the Igbos go to their state and form the nation. Let the Hausas go to their state and form the nation. Let the Yorubas come to their states and form their nation. When people start realizing this, that is when they will start becoming more. People will start joining the movement. People will start joining the force and all. And now Wole Soyinka has proved to the Yoruba people that he's solidly behind them and he wants this independent nation also with them. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And if you're just joining this channel for the first time, turn on your notifications and also don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you.